This is the iPad Air Ultra Thin keyboard cover from Logitech. Hi, Dan from Gear Diary. Today we're going to take a look at Logitech's Ultra Thin keyboard cover for the iPad Air. This is a keyboard cover that has an MSRP of $99.99. It is, as they say, ultra thin. It actually offers a really nice typing experience if you do have the brand new iPad Air, and it's under $100. What you get is a really thin package. The iPad screen is protected. I've got a bodyguard's film protecting the back, and it's very, very light, very, very thin. That's part of why I got the iPad Air, is I wanted something that was larger and really good for productivity, but I didn't want to add a lot of bulk and weight to add a keyboard to it. So I could use a separate keyboard, but there's something nice about having this along for the ride. Now, when you open it up, it does, let's get this on camera, it does turn the screen on, so you do get that, and it just snaps right off. If you want to use the two together, you simply take the iPad and it snaps in place. So as you can see, you do get a nice angle for typing, and it is a phenomenal keyboard. I love using this keyboard. You do have the issue where the magnets are just off, so that you have this end spilling over the side a little bit and this end recessed a little bit as well. Not a huge issue, but something that you should be aware of, because I've read online there are some people who are complaining about it. I don't blame them. And I'm sure that that will be fixed quickly. The keyboard itself, let's pull this out, it's held by magnets, so you can actually hold the keyboard in place. I would not hold the keyboard and expect the iPad to be held, though. So the keyboard itself is really, really nice. You have a row of numbers up here that also function as some of your symbols, and have, when you hit function and then the button, you get some special iPad controls. So for example, you've got a microphone button here. You've got your keyboard to bring up the soft keyboard if you need to use that for some reason. You've got your audio controls here, your volume controls here as well. You have specialty functions such as your cut, copy, or paste buttons right here, so that you can use them as well. The keyboard itself adds less than 3/4 of a pound to the weight of the iPad Air. That's a key feature of this keyboard. It does give you a full usable keyboard without adding a tremendous amount of weight. It's made of aluminum, and inside, obviously, there's a pretty hefty battery. Based upon using this for 2 hours a day, you should get up to 3 months of use per charge. And my expectation is that most people would get a lot more than that. So that means you're not going to have to worry about this running down all that often. And just before you take a big trip, you may want to just charge it up to top it off and make sure that it has the charge that you need. You can see it's very, very thin. It's very, very sturdy. It really works well. This is the Logitech Ultra Thin keyboard cover for the iPad Air. It has an MSRP of $99.99. This is Dan for Gear Diary. Thanks very much for watching.